Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to day 23 of my daily trade journal series where I'm trading one system, VX Algo, one ticker, S&P 500, every single day for a full year. I'm going to journal every session to track the progress, reflect, and sharpen my execution. And if you stick around at the end, I'll break down key levels I'm watching for tomorrow. So these were levels yesterday, worked out really, really well today. That's how I made a lot of money. I finished the day off at $208. Today was a pretty good day considering that because I was able to play these levels overnight, and that's why I made that money. That's where majority of the money came from. I just shorted that 64.70 level overnight because we did break over a little bit, but we didn't truly break with the body. So I just left zones to short it and short it and short it and short it and short it. And they worked out and able to lock 200 overnight for the competition account or the challenge account that I'm tracking. Then early part in the morning, I was pretty busy. So I came back to watch the market around 1 p.m. and onwards. And I actually got destroyed trading on the other accounts because the market became really crazy. And we'll talk a little bit about that more throughout the day. But it also made me realize that I might have to set up a new rule where I should be aiming to make only 10% of the account balance per day. So my account balance is like 2,000. I should be aiming to make only $200. I think that's super easy to achieve, and the goal of to truly succeed in the market is probably you want to set something that's super easy for you to achieve, because if it keeps you trading the market too long, you're gonna get caught in market fuckery. And when you get caught in this market foolery, you could get tilted and you could lose money. So every day that you're trading the market, every hour that you're trading longer in the market, there's probability for you to get more fatigue and for you to get tilted. And that's what we want to reduce, I think, in from what I realized. But we'll go over levels for today and see how they work out as well. So this is the VX algo system signals today at 8:30ish. We had a X7 sell signal, which tell us that it thinks potentially the market makers are selling, and there's a chance for market to drop a lot today. And then market open 9:30. We had two buy signals actually. We had NQ buy signal and ESDL buy signal, which is a delay buy signal, which tells us that there's accumulation as well. So there was a little confliction there. Very, very odd, actually. And then 9:35, market structure had flipped bullish, which tells us that, hey, you want to buy all the dips, right? So that was over here. We push above the 1 minute MOB, market structure flipped bullish, telling us to buy all the dips. If you bought some dips here, you've been okay. If you bought the dip at the MOB, 64.65, we drop as low as 55, I think. Oh, no, we drop as low as 56. So you're okay. I actually did buy the dip here. I was in the meeting, but I did set a level to buy the dip, and I made like $4 or $5 and I got locked out. And then we pushed back up. We continued to go higher. And then from mostly here to here, I wasn't able to watch the market much or trade. But let's see how the signals work out. 11:32, we did have a sell signal over here. We did drop a little bit, but not much. I think we dropped like only 4 points, so that was enough to make money. But we're in bullish structure, so it should be buying a dip on the sell signal. Shouldn't be shorting it. And then 1 p.m. we had a DT buy signal, which is my favorite and my most hated signal. It works really well and really effective at times. And for some reason, at this point in time, I was feeling bearish because I wanted to see the X7 play out. So I was in a short. I think I shorted around 64.86 or 64.88 level here, and I saw that signal. I was like, damn. I saw that signal. I was like, damn. I'm contemplating a short. I hope I don't get filled. And then eventually I did get filled at 64.88. And it dropped a little bit, but it didn't drop enough for me to take profit. And as you can see, that DD signal ended up playing out. We continued grinding higher. End of the day, we're in bullish structure this whole time. 140, we did get another sell signal, but we're still in bullish structure. So sell signal means we want to buy. But I got lean a little bit to the bearish side today for some reason, and because of the X7 signal. But looking back in hindsight, I should have just remained the bullish thesis because I'll show you why. So these are key level we wrote down for yesterday, right? Um, they work really well. You can see it. Bam, bam, bam there, bam there, bam there, bam there, right? A lot of rejection if you short those area. I mean, you can say, oh, it did break over a little bit. Why didn't we flip bullish? Well, technically it didn't fully break over, because in order for it to break that level, we need the body of the candle to break over, and the body of the candle only broke over here and here for a little bit, but it didn't last for much. So yes, we should have flipped bullish, and it like, this is where you could kind of like, yeah, tease us. And if we did flip bullish, we would gotten screwed. We came back down a little bit here. Over here, we didn't get a true break as well. And then over here is when like we get our first true break, and it was probably causing people to doubt it at this point. But you have to also understand one thing about how support and resistance level work. The more time it taps the level, the more likely is eventually going to break. Think of like water dripping as something. If you had like a piece of wood and you drip water on it 100 times, 1,000 times, and 10,000 times, eventually that water will penetrate and make a hole in the wood from dripping at it so many times. So same thing apply here, but not in thousands of times. Every time the price action touches the levels, it's gonna eventually poke it, and it's gonna make that level weaker. And you can see here, it poked more and more, and the level got weaker and weaker, and it was able to poke higher. And then eventually it'll poke through and push through really hard, because now the wall is extremely weak, and that's what happened here. We did push really hard, but were we able to flip bullish at this point? No, we couldn't, because I ended up shorting this level so much that I thought this level was like a godly level at this point. So even when we broke over, I was expecting us to test this level. So that's why I thought that this area was going to be a good short. The 86, 88 area, I thought it was going to back test this level, which it usually does. But instead of back testing, we just up and away. We just grind it all the way up, and I hate days like this. These are probably the worst days to trade, because it kind of like, it's no like true ping pong direction in a sense. It's just straight up just one directional, and that's just algo playing at this point. It's just algo absorbing every sell. Because there are some people that would be taking profit this area, but the algo just absorbed it and just kept pushing it up higher. So for tomorrow, we're switching these levels up a little bit more. So I said that, hey, 6470 area where we flip bullish. Well, guess what? Above 6470, we now remain bullish. Okay. Below 6450 is when we flip bearish. So things have changed a lot. We went from being a bearish trend market to a bullish trend market overnight. And I'll show you how that looked like here as well. So our levels are built off of MOB levels here. Those big levels, right? Like this MOB level here. And you can see yesterday we were like in the middle, but as you can see coming into today, a lot of these levels, guess what? Look, they're trending upwards. So it was already pre-facing the day that, hey, there's potential that we could push up higher today. And you can see like toward the end of the day, it curved these level up a lot. So now we're trending upwards. So do I think we could backtest that area 6470? Yeah, there's a huge potential for us to backtest. But now I look for that level to hold as support, because why? It held so well today, you know. Um, and somewhat these levels, probably like 6470, 6460, probably expected to be somewhat support. We are almost about to touch all-time highs again at 6522. I would probably set up an area to short there again, somewhere in that range. I think if we do push an all-time high, we'll probably push 5 points over. Overnight might not be able to push it, so I might just short at that exact level overnight, and hopefully I can get away again with not being able to trade tomorrow. If that's the case. But I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you guys a good explaining of how technical analysis and how watching these level work. Despite a lot of us getting screwed today, shorting the levels here on the other accounts, challenge account is still intact. We're still alive, and hopefully we stay alive for the whole month on that account, because month is just starting. But good luck, guys. Have a great day trading, and thank you for watching. Thumbs up and subscribe.